Everybody, this is Shawn Powell, and I'm going to do a video on power lead systems. To be honest, I think the business deserves a lot more than I have given it credit for the longest time. And, I thought one of the best things that I could do for everybody would be to do a video. It's sort of like an overview as to why you're not making it work in power lead systems. This could be anybody from day one who's coming to it and is really excited about they understand the power of power lead system, or they understand the money behind power lead systems, but then maybe they don't understand the power behind power lead systems. To be perfectly honest, I think a lot of people fall in that category. Some of y'all have been in for how long? A year, if not longer. And I see you posting in the Facebook group for the official power lead systems group, and it's like, I've been in for 6 months. I haven't got no signups. I've been in for, and I've get some leads, but they don't never convert. Things of that nature. I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be a short video, and I'm going to tell you why it's not working for you. Because most of y'all, to be perfectly honest, right from day one, the very first thing you're going to do is, I'm going to sign up, and then the very first question is, I'm excited. I'm in the Facebook group. Hey, I love this, blah, blah, blah. What do I do? And to be honest, a lot of your actual sponsors don't even know, because they're not really putting the work in necessarily. And this always followed by the first question. Okay, I'm in. I've got my default landing page. I've got my default sales page. Where do I buy traffic? And to be perfectly honest, y'all, I would say 90% of the people that think that way are going to fail. And that's the problem. Most businesses now, as soon as you come into it, the first mentality is quote unquote, where do I buy traffic? People who are old school, who have made it and learned that you have to apply a lot of action. And y'all, listen, here's the number one thing, y'all. Number one thing, I want you to listen to this real good, y'all. You really need to get this. If if you're taking the person out of the business, you're going to struggle. I'm not going to say you're going to fail, because failure to me is when you quit trying. Okay, when you quit trying to make things work, then you've officially failed. But because you're not making it and you keep trying, I don't think that's failure personally. Okay, so and here's another thing too, y'all. A lot of people think if you're passionate about your business, that's all it's going to take. If you're just passionate about it. To be perfectly honest, y'all, a lot of people are passionate about a lot of things. Don't think they're getting rich over it. It's the effort that you put into it that's going to make the difference. Okay? The ones who get comfortable applying action and experimenting and trying things, knowing they're not going to quit, are the ones that's going to win. They're the ones that's going to go to the next level. They're the ones that's going to figure out how to make it work. They're the ones that's going to find success down that path. And a lot of you don't think like that. If you're asking all the questions, is like, where do I buy traffic, blah, 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 you're not experimenting and finding answers. You got to find solutions. You see what I'm saying? And you figure this out on your own, y'all. When you learn how to make this work for you your way, everything changes. Everything changes. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I've done with Power Lead Systems. I'm not going to show proof of incomes of Power Lead Systems. To be honest, I've done too many videos lately where I've showed just too much crap of, I just want to talk about why you may be struggling in your business. Okay. First of all, this is one of my funnels I created, right? The business is for Traffic Hurricane. I'm not even going to promote Traffic Hurricane. It doesn't matter what the business is. Okay. The number one thing that you need to think about with Power Lead Systems is, are you using it for what it's supposed to be for? It's supposed to be for you finding a business that you believe in, and then showing people what you think about your business, opening up to people. Yes, there's more powerful things. There's more powerful things in this. You can make it where you can duplicate the entire funnel and then give it to your downline, who can, and things of that nature. And that's absolutely great, y'all. I get a lot of seniors in my business. I don't expect a 75, 80-year-old man who maybe not computer oriented to go out there and start making YouTube videos and putting pages together. I do have a couple that do, just to let you know. I do have a couple of very sharp seniors that's capable of doing that. But that's why we've got share codes. That's why we've got the ability to do so. So if you're brand new, yes, I think most of y'all, I'm not expecting you to know how to put everything together right from day one, but I am expecting you to understand what Power Lead Systems can do for you. Okay, if you are taking the person out of the equation, you're going to struggle. You're going to have a hard time. A default landing page, a default sales page is not you telling people what you think about your business. It's not the same. Okay. So in my opinion, you're going to have to work out how are you going to put you into that situation. Now, if you look down here at the bottom of my page, this is what I used to do when I first started. I would take a sales page that maybe someone else had created because I wasn't ready there. I wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? And I would put somewhere and then have a picture of me, my little boy, or something like that, and then say something what I think about the business or something. Something as simple as that, y'all, you would be surprised at how it will put you into the business. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, I think that's a simple thing that can really help you out. Secondly, if you do have belief in your business, y'all, that's a universal language. If you just open your mouth, you ain't got a script jack, dude. I'm gonna tell you. Just tell people what you think about your business. I'm excited about. I can't even barely talk. That when you like that about your business, it's gonna come across. And y'all, belief and excitement, enthusiasm is the number one thing, in my opinion, for promoting any business. When people can sense that you believe something, y'all, and you're excited about it, and you got a fire inside of you, and they get to see that. Let me tell you something. They will follow you and don't even know what the hell you're doing yet because it's a beautiful thing. Belief is a universal language. Okay. So let's say that, okay, if I'm doing a video and you don't like being in front of it, that's fine, y'all. Who cares? What I've actually learned, I've got about 800 videos. I may have more than that now. I mean, I've done a bunch in the last 2 years, right? Okay, listen. A lot of times you'll see a full screen picture right here. If you've got a hang up of that for right now, then don't do it right now. Just they need to hear what you're saying more than anything else, right? So if you want to take a picture of yourself and put it right here, that's great. That's absolutely great. Just say, y'all, look, this is me and my little boy. I was working in restaurant business for such and such, but I'm really excited about the new business. I want you to take a look at what I've got. One of the benefits for having this is the fact that you don't lose the person. Okay, let me explain what I'm saying. If I'm talking about this entire page like you're looking at right now, right? Okay, you are looking at the entire page and you're listening to every word I say. If I'm down here in just the little corner, right here, this little rectangle down here in the bottom right, the whole damn time, they're not really paying attention to this. They're looking at this 90% of the time down here in the bottom right corner or wherever they put it at. I think, honestly, I don't think this is as valuable. I want my people to listen to my words, then to sit there and watch some small ass cube in the corner and be not looking at everything else I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think it winds up being more valuable if you're not in this. But your hangups, whatever you've got, let's say, for a picture or something like that, yeah, just post a picture up, just run through it and just keep going. I do want them to connect with me so who they know who I am. So just get the best picture you got or whatever, put it up there and don't make a big deal out of it and then just start telling people what you think about your business. The hangups that you have are going to be dropped within about a minute flat. Because to be perfectly honest, they're your hangups and they don't give a damn, to be honest. What they want is to hear what you think about your business and that you believe in your business and that they can find someone that they connect with. Because to be perfectly honest, all someone really wants in a sponsor is to find someone that believe in what they do, that love what they do. You know what I'm saying? That to me is more valuable than anything. Now, for the ones who are in Power Lead Systems and you don't really have a sponsor, I understand, and this is true in any business. It ain't just, it's any business, right? If you don't really have a sponsor, y'all, I can tell you, I blew past what my sponsor would have done for me, to be honest, from day one. And I learned from basically, by knowing a couple of basic things. Okay, I want you to listen to this. This can help a lot of y'all too. Number one, if I'm not getting seen, I'm not going to grow. That's that's just a fact, y'all. And I've got to apply action and get comfortable applying action in places that people are not in my business. Okay? So if I'm gonna spend all day in the Facebook world inside, let's say if it was a Power Lead Systems Facebook group, right? Then how exactly am I building my business? You see what I'm saying? You've got to learn to focus your attention in the same, in the right direction. Now, if you don't have a hang up, if you don't have a hang up and want to get in front of people, y'all, that's absolutely great. Let me show you this real right quick. You do want to be in front of it if you can, like this. I think this is so much better than just a small little corner section right here. But if some of y'all are just starting out, this is how you want to do it. Let me show you. It looks like, look, I'm picking my nose here, and it looks like I'm about to sneeze here. Okay, when you're making pages and you're putting in your video right here at the beginning, in the landing page, this is going to really help a lot of y'all. Don't ever let the cat out the bag. Okay, the cat does not need to be out in the bag. People will assume they know what something is, even when they don't, and they won't go any farther. If you don't believe me, look at Amway, y'all. In the 80s and I don't even know, maybe the early 90s, somewhere in the early 90s as well, probably. They had people going to the events. They would tell them about it, tell them about how awesome everything was. People were excited. Hell, they even know what they were going to. After they showed them the presentation, they told them what it was. So many people loved it and thought it was absolutely great. Some of the sharpest people they'd ever seen in their lives in the business were going to these events. But guess what? They didn't know what it was. And if they did know, they wouldn't have gone. Sometimes people assume they know something when they don't. And I think I learned that as a kid. My dad was in Amway. I was 19 years old. I was too young. I'd never made money in Amway. I was just too young, to be honest, but it taught me to think the right way about a lot of things. And now, even though I'm 44 years old, I think God showed me these things from a long time ago to help me think the right way now. Never let the cat in the bag. Number two, just tell people what you think about your business. Make it real short. Introduce yourself, and let them just connect with you. If you have a kick-ass sales page that someone else made and you have a share code for or something like that, then if you don't have a hang up of this part right here, I would personally make a landing page that shows you right here just a little bit if you're comfortable doing that. And then go from here where they've already got a chance to meet you, even if it's only a minute, 2 minutes long, y'all. Then go from here to that kick-ass sales page that whatever you want to use, that's fine. I think that's a great way, especially starting off, for you to, for them to connect directly with you and then do that. Now, let me tell you something else I learned too. When I got in front of the camera, and I know y'all see this a lot, and my landing page only is all it took, y'all. When I got in front of the camera and started just letting go and telling people what I think about my business, something magical sort of happened. The emails became real emails. A lot of y'all are used to seeing this kiss my, I'm gonna be polite, butt at hotmail.com. Things like that, right? Or worse, I even put my name, Shawn Kiss. I mean, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed all the stupid mess they put in here, right? Well, when I started doing this right here, it changed. It's because they did get a chance to connect with me even for just the shortest little time. So the ones who are a little bit more confident, maybe been around for a little while, or just love their business and you just want to get out in front of people, get comfortable doing it, y'all. It's something that you're going to do. The more you do, it's going to get better. One of the biggest, I say, one of the best guys I've seen to do videos that I learned from, y'all, was a guy named Tim Chisanis. He had made a sales page, the landing page, that probably was the most sincere and highest ratio of opt-ins I'd ever seen. And all he was just standing right here telling you about the business a little bit. Don't let the cat out the bag. And then saying, hey, look, y'all, just go ahead and sign up right here. And, and it's really simple. So I learned sincerity is the number one thing. If you're being sincere and you believe in your business and people get a chance to see you, you are heads and shoulders above anybody else that's using the default landing pages, sales pages. And it's not hard. The number one thing you can do for your business is to brand you into that business. When you are in a business, I am quote unquote, I am the traffic hurricane guy. I am the power lead systems guy. I am whatever the hell the primary business is that I believe in, guy. That's how you should be, and that's exactly how you should be able to, to elevate yourself into the next level. And people are gonna be running to play catch up to you. That's the honest truth, y'all. Boy, I really. Let me ask you something, y'all. Quit sneezing. Okay, that's a little better. All right. So, what did I personally do? Um, I found a business I believed in. I educated myself entirely in that business, knew it inside and out. Um, because how am I going to be the traffic hurricane guy or a power lead systems guy if I don't even know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? So take a couple of days, y'all, just a couple of days to educate yourself in the business itself, whatever that primary business is. It does not matter, and then just open up and tell people what you think about your business. You know what I'm saying? That's what most people want to know in the first place. If you're going to have explain everything inside of your own sales funnel and stuff like that, well, make sure you do it. You do want to try to keep the times down. To be honest, this is a beast of 42-minute video, um, but I cover so many things that needs to be covered that a lot of other people are doing on 2 pages or 3 pages. So to be perfectly honest, my time is not that bad compared to other share codes because I'm doing it all on this one page. So I'm covering the entire business here. So my time, even though I'd like to cut it down more, I'd love to see myself in the 20s, somewhere like that. But it's effective. It does what it's supposed to do. Power lead systems, y'all, is very easy to explain. And so I had a ball actually making, this funnel with power lead systems in it. And look, y'all, in your videos, here's something else a lot of people do. Be yourself, man. Let your personality come through. I mean, if you're being sincere, you're not going to say anything wrong. You don't have to script everything. I've seen people where they look like they're reading, a thing, teleprompter or something like that. Watch Donald Trump, y'all. Like Donald Trump or not, I don't care. It's just the first person that came to mind right now. When he's reading off the teleprompter, yes, they're telling him to read it, blah, 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 and stuff like that. But look at it when he quits and lets go. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that he believes he's sincere in what he's saying. He thinks about it. I think it just flows off the tongue better, as opposed to sitting there just reading off a teleprompter. I can't stand to watch him read off of it. To be honest, it kind of irks me because I can see him looking over there at that corner the entire time he swaps over here. If there's anything you got to give Obama credit for, he was a monster when it came to reading off a teleprompter. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you would never know he's reading off of it. I'd say he's probably the smoothest president for that one thing than anything else. You got to give him credit for that. But in my opinion, maybe make a couple of notes at best before you do the video and then start up if that's what you're going to wind up doing. Get out that mentality of quote unquote, where do I buy traffic? Especially with default landing pages and sales pages. And I will cover this real quick. I think this is pretty important. I'm going to use this as a reference point right here. If this is the avenue that you're going to take right here, see this little skinny little avenue right here, right? If this is the avenue that you're going to take for learning how to do paid advertising, then y'all, I want you to listen real carefully. Focus at this and don't change it. Understand that you're going to have to be weekly in and out, nonstop, learning how to do paid advertising. Okay, in my opinion, what would paid advertising would require? It means to me getting really good at these sales pages, whatever that's going to be for you. Especially if you're going to do it, because to be perfectly honest, that's all you've really got going for you. It's going to be them connecting with you. So if you're doing a crap load of paid advertising, I think you can really make it if you put the quality into here. It's going to take more quality in this, in my opinion, because that's all they're connecting to. Okay, so in my opinion, that's a big thing. Secondly, your email marketing skills. You're going to have to learn how to say a lot with very few words. The best way to do that, y'all, is to find a script from someone else's emails that do exactly what I just described. Someone who can write a lot with few words and then use that and learn to use that to your benefit. Okay, so in my opinion, Aweber is going to be a default. You're going to have to go that route if you're going to do this. Okay, so that's one avenue, and all that makes sense. Second, and listen, not only that, what goes in this is going to be your Facebook group, y'all. You want to be, this is my Action Taker Success Group, right? Well, if all you're doing is paid advertising, then you need to give them a place that they can rally at, that they're going to see you as being a beacon for your business. Where is that going to be? You're going to have to give them a home. This can be the home for them if that's wherever your home's at. Does not mean it has to be your Facebook group. It'd be great if it was, but it doesn't have to be. It just needs to be where people can rally about the business that you are showing them, because it legitimizes the business, y'all. It gives them the ability to see it's not just Shawn making money, it's other people here that really enjoy and believe in what we do. You understand what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be your own Facebook group. Maybe you're not ready for that. I would say, having your own Facebook group with only 10 people in it's not going to do a whole lot for you. Find a Facebook group and piggyback off of them for a little while. It may stay there forever. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're not sending them somewhere that every month they're going to change the business to another business, to another business, to another business, because that's going to wind up losing new people. You're going to send them to the wrong place. So make sure your Facebook group is going to be capable of doing that. That's why if you do have access to control your own Facebook group, that's a great thing because you're not going to allow other businesses to come into it unless you're doing that and you're adding it yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's real important. But I would say have a little game plan. If you're only doing paid advertising, you need to be doing motivational, showing people what you think about your business, on a regular basis, because that's your efforts are already been created in your funnel. Not a whole lot left for you to do except to be available and to show people that you believe in your business. That should be a given, in my opinion, with that way of getting out the people. Where's my page? Okay, so you understand what I'm saying. Now the second avenue, it could be, there's so many avenues, y'all. Let's say Facebook. Okay, if Facebook is going to be the avenue, well, what's the benefits? It's entirely free. It's absolutely entirely free. So some of y'all, it could be the answer for you. But what do you need to do, y'all? Focus at one way of getting out the people and master that one way. Focus one way at getting out the people and master that one way, and know that you're not going to quit and you're going to make it. So what do you got to do in the world of Facebook if you're doing group posting? Understand, quote unquote, I'm getting seen already. Don't join groups to have 1,000 people in it. I don't join anything less than 50,000, to be perfectly honest. And you don't need hundreds of groups. I have literally got 18 groups that I'm totally connected to in the Facebook group I'm sorry, my Facebook account that I post with. Okay, 18 groups total. I averaged 60 to 100 plus leads when I only had 12 groups. You do not need hundreds of groups. What you do need is to learn how to stand out when you're getting seen. If I know I'm getting seen and there's 60,000 to 150,000 people in that group, then that's great. But don't be a bad commercial. Somebody buys a spot on the TV, that's great, but it doesn't mean it's an effective commercial. It just means that you're just taking up space. They'll flip past your ass like it ain't nothing. So you're going to have to learn that I'm not here to teach myself how to get seen. I'm already getting seen. I'm learning how to stand out. That is what you're doing. And to be perfectly honest, when I got free from a job, I had only one handful of ads that effectively worked where I was getting crazy amount of leads. But how long did it take me to create it? 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get one, maybe? You learn by throwing it out there, knowing I'm not going to quit. And y'all, I can tell you, experiment and trying different things is going to teach you how to do it. Now, once you've learned to do this, y'all, and you're getting lead numbers, high lead numbers, then you're gonna have to convert them to saying, how am I going to get them to sign up? How are they going to get them to go active in whatever that business is? Go upgrading or whatever that is. Those are call to actions that's going to have to take you to do it. It's going to be from step 1, step 2, step 3. Number 1 is learn how to get leads. Once you learn how to get leads, I would say 30 leads a day minimum. If you learn how to do that, then focus your attention from 30 leads, to getting the leads to getting them to sign up. Here's an easy one that's going to help you out. Look, y'all, at minimum, go ahead and sign up to the business. Go ahead and friend me on Facebook. I will personally welcome you into the Facebook group, y'all. You're going to love this business. You're going to love the people in this business. And this Facebook group is full of these people. Just go ahead and take the time. Go ahead and sign up, y'all. And I'll see you on the inside. When you sound like that, which is nothing more, it's not silver tongue. It's being sincere. It's believing in what you're doing. The number one thing I want them to do was sign up. But is that what it sounded like? I let the cat in the bag right from the get-go on this one. I let the cat in the bag. What I want you to do, I want y'all at minimum, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, go ahead and sign up. And then why? I tell them why I want them to sign up. And what's the great things? It almost sounds like I'm giving something away. It's easy. And I can do this with any business I ever do, and it works. It works. It works. Learn to do that as your call to action, and then hold yourself to it. You're going to have to welcome into the Facebook group. It does not have to be your own. It's just a Facebook group that rallies at the business that you all love, that you love and they love. That's where they're going to get the chance to see you as a beacon in your own business, and that's what they want. That's what they want in a sponsor. That's all they need and want in a sponsor. Okay, so I covered this one. YouTube world. It's going to take you learning to say, I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. I don't, to be perfectly honest. Learning to let go. While I'm doing this video, my cat is laying behind my computer. She's got a tail sticking out one side, her head on the other. I have to every once in a while slap at her to keep her from trying to hit the keys and stuff like that. Half the time I'm looking out the window. Let me shut this off real quick. Don't want it beeping and stuff. Half the time I'm looking out the window. The cat and me, she thinks I'm talking to her, I think, because there's nobody else in the room. That's understandable. But we're watching the cars go by. I'm sitting there looking at my backyard, looking at the birds. Just let go. Just let go. Hell, not even half, 99% of the people that are ever going to see this don't know who you are. What the hell is your hang up? Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. I could do the Frozen song right here. But I think you get what I'm saying. Want your business more than you give a damn what anybody thinks about you and what you think. Here's another thing. If you're going to be a beacon for your business, it's going to have to be a beacon on the Facebook, on your timeline, on in YouTube, wherever you're getting out to people. You're going to have to be a beacon for that business. Some of y'all are going to have friends. Here's your friends. Here's your friends. They don't do the business that you do, and you are keeping this a secret. You're going to keep your business a secret. That's not being a beacon. Secondly, if somebody don't like the business that you're doing, I don't give a damn. If somebody don't like what I do, great. They need to mature. Because to be perfectly honest, y'all, in my Power Lead Systems, this is my backbone business. I've got primary business, whatever my primary business is. Traffic, hurricane right now is my primary business. Power Lead Systems will always be my backbone business, period. Now, what does that mean? It means I've got a lot of people that's underneath me in my business that are doing businesses that's their primary that I don't do. And you know what? I don't care. If this person here does MCA and he's kicking ass in it and he's bringing in Power Lead System sales, even though I'm not doing MCA, nor do if I believed in it or not, it does not matter. If this guy contacted me asking me anything about Power Lead Systems or my opinion about MCA, how I could help him, I'm going to do everything I can to help him. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to like this business. I want him to succeed. Hell, I've got one of my guys right now, his name is Thomas Madden, does a great job in MCA. If I was ever to sign up at MCA, I would sign up underneath him. Because to be honest, I think it's been loyal for me. I'm gonna be loyal to him. I'm personally not going to do MCA, just to let you know. But it's the point that I want my downline to do well. And even though they may be doing a business that I don't like, or worse, y'all, let's not talk about MCA at all. Let's say this person here is doing a business that I can't stand. You know, I wouldn't touch this damn business with a 10-foot pole. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to shoot this person down for what they think about their business. It may be the answer for the change for everything for them. It's not my right or my place to sit there and shoot that down. Now, if they contact me wanting to know how to do this business, there's certain things I can help somebody with. If it's a small business, there's certain things you can do. If it's free to sign up to, there's certain things you can do. If it's expensive, if it's $500 or $1,000 to come into the business, then you have to look at it a little differently. There's certain things that I've learned, I've taught myself by applying action that I could teach people. I would teach from those aspects. I would not, try to shoot him down for his business. I try to help whoever that person is to do well in that business. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in my opinion, this is my maturity level. That's where I'm at. I understand that shooting somebody's dream is not going to be beneficial to me or to them, period. Okay? Now, over here, if I've got a friend and I love Traffic Hurricane, I love Power Lead Systems, and they don't want anything to do with that, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But for them to sit there and try to put me down over it or something like that, y'all, that is just them being not mature yet. They're not matured in their online business yet. That's the difference. I've got people that, I haven't done the same business as them for 2 years, but they're on my friends list, and I'd help them do any. Miss Cindy Tillman. If there's anything I could do to help that lady, I'd do it. And she does businesses I don't touch, and I don't have, and she does the same with me. We understand that she's mature enough to understand that. It's the bigger picture. Okay, and I'm sorry that took so long, but it's real important because a lot of y'all are you're going to be a small beacon, if any beacon at all, on your timeline or in the Facebook groups because you're scared of what some of your friends are going to think. In the YouTube world, I don't give a damn. 99% of the people that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right here. Here's a big one. Your business is going to be built by strangers. Did you know that? Because if you're planning on for Uncle Jimmy to be the rich guy, if he could just get in, everything would be good. It's not your business. Apparently, it's Uncle Jimmy's. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about your friends and family not getting it. To be perfectly honest, I expect them not to get it. Your friends and family can do more to hurt you than help you. Why? It's not because they're mean to, it's because they don't know what you know. They haven't seen what you've seen, and they're trying to help you by what they understand. Unless this person has what you want, don't listen to them. And 90% of the people are broke. You know that, If you went outside right now and all four of your tires was flat in the morning time, half of them would be in a financial crisis, if not more. It's the truth. Why in the hell would you listen to them? Don't listen to them. That's not the ones that need to listen. Observe the masses and do the opposite, y'all. If you've ever seen a bunch of people doing this right here, go the other way. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Because that's the answer. It's learning to think that way, y'all. That's really the way to do it. In the in the YouTube world, it's the opposite of Facebook. Here, I'm trying to get seen. You understand? In Facebook, you're already getting seen. You had to getting seen is obvious. You have to learn to stand out. In the YouTube world, it's backwards. For you to get seen, you have to learn to stand out. So you have to stand out first so that you'll get seen. It's the opposite. But let me tell you what the answer to both of them is. Sincerity. That's what I learned. Sincerity in branding yourself, y'all, is the answer to this. Being sincere is going to get you seen, and it's gonna make you stand out. Same right here, y'all. It never changes. So whatever avenues that you wind up picking, I know there's other ones down here as well. Just let it go. Be sincere. Show people what you think about your business. That's the number one thing that you can do, period. And brand yourself into any business. If I don't believe in it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. Now, I will show you something. This is my landing pages. This is my personality. Some of y'all, here's a big. I don't know. I'll probably end this video pretty soon. I know it's getting a little long. Have you ever seen a YouTube channel where the guys are really getting crazy amount? We're talking millions of views, millions of subscribers, things of that nature. Okay, excuse me. That person made it their way. They used their personality, what made them funny or likable, and it fit them, and they went that way. The problem is some of y'all, you don't get that. You think you got to be me or you got to be that person, down that avenue. To be perfectly honest, just be you, your way, and get out to people and be sincere, and it's going to work. That's what these people are doing. Don't become whoever that person is. That's who they are. Brand yourself your way. That's exactly what it's going to take. So if you're not being you, it won't work. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, y'all. Power Lead Systems is absolutely incredible. My opinion, if you're gonna do Power Lead Systems, you're gonna have to go all in. If not, you're gonna be wasting. You're gonna be losing money. I got shoot, man. I was getting about 30 to 45 gold members a month. Just about the entire time in as gold members. So that's a given. Okay, and then diamond. Good Lord, y'all. I made over 170 diamonds in the first 2 years. My first month in Power Systems, I made $700. More than half of it came from diamonds. Okay, so and if you're not diamond, you're not going to influence people to go diamond. So you're going to say, well, I'm not losing much. Actually, you are. And you do realize when you're diamond that you get an email letting you know you just lost $100. You'll continue to get that until you go diamond. And let's say if I sponsored you and you don't go diamond, that's fine. The next 10 down below you don't go diamond, that's fine too. But the next one it does is going to bypass every one of y'all and go to the next person in line, which could be me. Falls on my P line, I get paid $100, and y'all gonna get emails letting you know you just lost $100. Platinum is $497. One time you get $400 for each one. I got 5 in 5 weeks, y'all. You don't think that was worth the money? That was recently. You got to go all in. If you're doing Power Lead Systems and you're not all in, you are not going to influence people to do things that is going to make you a lot of money. I mean, think about this, y'all. If I get somebody goes diamond and platinum right here, compared to how many gold members that would take, that's a huge variation. This is where the big money is at. This is long run where the money is going to come from. I grant you that. But from day one, y'all, the ones who take this, get out in front of people and tell people what you think about your business, it's going to help. And here's the last game plan. I'm going to tell you something that made me a lot of money, and I'm hoping some of y'all is going to listen to this. Okay. All right. This is Traffic Hurricane. I've been in businesses where there'd be over 1 million people in it. If I'm getting out there showing people what to think about my business, and this is worth money, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that this is a gold mine. I'm telling people how, the video itself, if that's how I'm getting out to people, says, let me use Traffic Hurricane example. It says Traffic Hurricane. Description says Traffic Hurricane. I'm talking about Traffic Hurricane. I'm showing you Traffic Hurricane. But about halfway through the video, I stop and start telling people how important Power Lead Systems is to me and what it's meant to my business. All these people that are watching it, some who've really liked watching me grow because I was applying action in that business, whatever that primary business is, which I'm just saying Traffic Hurricane at this moment. A lot of these people are going to subscribe to my channel because someone applies a lot of action. I'm going to succeed in what I'm doing if I believe in the business. So what's going to happen is not everybody is just going to be signing up in Traffic Hurricane because they're already in Traffic Hurricane. But when you got a business, let's say this got, I don't know, Traffic Hurricane's got 258,000 members last I noticed. But let's say if your business like MCA or something's got a ridiculous amount of people, over 1 million people in it. How many people's in Power Lead Systems, y'all? 20,000 people? Somewhere in the ballpark? How many of these people that you're in your primary business that love the business you're doing going to keep hearing you say Power Lead Systems is the answer? It's the branding yourself. It's standing out. It's teaching yourself. Plus having something that you can give your downline. Y'all, it's priceless. It's priceless. If I didn't make $1 in Power Lead Systems, which I average about 900, 1100 a week, and I have been 2 years, quote unquote, without missing a payday. Get paid every Wednesday in Power Lead Systems like clockwork. It's gorgeous. If I didn't make any of that, you can still sign me up for the next 5 years because I understand the value of Power Lead Systems for what it does for my primary business. When I talk like that and I'm showing people this in the video for Traffic Hurricane, and I'm telling this from here, how many of these people that love the business that they're doing going to do it? There's going to be a bunch. It's going to be a bunch of people doing it. It is leveraging a business with 20,000 people in it against a business with however many people are in it. You understand what I'm saying? A larger audience, at least at minimum, even if it was apple to apple, same numbers. How many of these people actually know what Power Lead Systems is? Very few. Learn to leverage your business like something like that. That's having a game plan, y'all. That's experimenting, like I said earlier, experimenting and knowing you're not going to quit. And they're going to be the ones that's going to win. It's going to be it. And people join people. Take the person out, and you're going to be wondering why you're struggling spending a shitload of money. There's your answer. Okay. Sorry this was long. I hope someone got some value from this because it is the answer. And this is the way that you do Power Lead Systems. Show people what you think about your business. Put yourself in front of it. You do not have to be sitting there in front of it the whole time. That's fine. Just explain the business, whatever it is, to primary business. If you're doing YouTube videos or whatever, you tell people how important Power Lead Systems is to you. That's going to get out to an audience of people that were not expecting it, but they love the business you're doing. That can help you out a lot. If you are comfortable getting in front of it, even a landing page, y'all, where I was sneezing earlier, like I got something stuck in my mouth. And I know you see. Oh, okay, nothing. Okay. But anyhow, that can help you a lot because it gives them a chance to connect with you directly before they go into the videos to see the business. Never let the cat out of the bag. If y'all take this to heart, what I'm just telling you, it's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. Get comfortable applying action in places where people are not in your business and just keep going. Get good at it and it's going to change everything. 6 months can change your entire life. I can tell you that. So y'all, I'm going to end this video. If you need anything, let me know. If you're not in Power Lead Systems, y'all, that's a given. Go ahead and click down below. It's probably going to be this funnel right here. It says get your sales page right here. That'd be fine. I might put a straight page connect to it. This is what my Power Lead Systems page looks like. You can go ahead and enroll. Yes, you want to go ahead and go diamond at minimum. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I got 27 diamonds in 30 days. Can you imagine if I was not diamond qualified, I'd be shooting myself in the damn face. It's not sawing my leg off. It's worse. It's worse. So at minimum, go ahead and go diamond. Platinum, y'all, $400 each. That can change your life right by itself. If you're going to do the business, go big or don't do it at all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So y'all, go ahead and sign up down below. If you need anything, let me know. I'd be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.